What's up, Infected, and welcome to the Quarantine. Today I have another unboxing for you here. This should be Dynamite Nurse Returns. So let's go ahead and dive into it. As you see here, I've only tore up the shipping label here like normal. If you notice, the background's a little different because I have a game set up already on the game table. Don't mind the mess. So I'm on the island in my kitchen. The wife is here. Say hello, wife.
Hello.
And so yeah, this should be Dynamite Nurse Returns from Japanime Games. I've already reviewed this one, so unlike all the other reviews, or all the other unboxings, I don't have to review this one because I already have, because let's face it, I will probably never get around to reviewing all the games that I ever unbox. So, we're just going to dive right into this. And... okay. Alright, so... what is this? I think this is a shipping label. Yes. This is, so we'll leave this over here. Alright, so I got a bunch of add-ons and crap too. I got another one of these pillows. No, you're not using it as a butt pillow. I will get you a butt pillow. These.
That does fit so well.
But feel how soft it is.
Exactly.
So, it's too...
you know I have a bony butt.
No, you have the opposite of a bony butt. Alright.
Whenever I sit on you, you say it's too bony.
Alright, so I got the playmat. I don't even remember all the crap that I'm getting with it. So she's gonna go steal the pillow and fart on it, she says. And then we got another playmat. Oh, that's right. We got the Dynamite Nurse, the field mat to set up the field. There's a weird smell coming from the box. It's weird. Oh, there goes that. And we got some promos. They're a little bent, I guess, from being inside the box, but not, you know, nothing that can't be fixed fairly easily. We'll delve into those in a second. So we have the player boards, or the player mats. Fancy schmancy. And if you didn't already know, I thoroughly enjoy Dynamite Nurse. It's not my favorite deck builder, but it is one of my favorites because it's hyper aggressive and very, I got a yellow one. It's hyper aggressive and very interactive. All the players are interacting with each other pretty much the whole game, and it's very mean. So, fancy. So there's all those, and it looks like I got the metal tokens. So we're gonna pull out just the red ones. So if you, or well, I guess just one of the red ones, because they all should be the same. The way these tokens, normally they're cardboard, which you'll actually probably see in the actual game, but, oh god, stand by.
Holy crap.
Alright, there we go. So you have these are to see who owns what. Those are really nice. Check those out. And I'm going to turn on this light to see if that helps a little bit. Then I have this, which is fancy. It's just something to hold the tokens and stuff in. So fancy schmancy. Pick up. We have the actual game, which we'll get to. And there's more on there. So we got, of course, a pin. I have a bunch of these. I don't know what to do with them. And then, and then all the promo nurses, which is super fancy. These are all the, nice. All the different nurses that you can get, and a foil Dynamite Nurse card. So let's see, anything else in here? Oh, yep. Dynamite Nurse button. So, or not a button, the token. So whoever has the card, I guess, also gets the token. I don't know. So there's that. So let's put all this over there. No, they're not magnetic.
What?
You tried. It was a valiant effort.
I gave it a shot.
Alright, so, I don't think we're going to actually unbox this bit on screen. But we might. I don't know. However, we are going to look through this. And shrink wrap cards are my worst enemy. not cards. But there's probably shrink wrap cards in here as well. But shrink wrap anything is my worst enemy. So, what I'm going to do, hold please, I'm going to, there's going to be probably a jump edit here. But, one sec. Alright, and I'm back. Basically, I was just going to get my Japanese version of the game so we can compare the boxes. They pretty much look identical except for English all over everything. So fancy. And so this is what the inside of my Japanese one looks like. Of course, printed out English rules. And then everything in here sleeved. So we will, and then an advertisement. So we will see kind of what the comparison is. So we'll put that right over here. And go ahead and open this bad boy. And then, of course, Japanime Games standard rulebook. Probably going to be a lot more in depth. Actually, will definitely be a lot more in depth than the rulebook I currently have. So, neat. Also, sorry for the lighting where I'm doing this in my kitchen. It's a lot harder to bring the lighting in here. So, these are what the normal things look like. Now, in the Japanese one, these are all squares. So, I don't know, I like the circles better. So, that's pretty cool. But where I have the metal ones, I probably will never actually use these. They'll probably, outside of that one that was punched, I probably won't punch any of them. But let's cover kind of the quality. The the cardboard quality is actually really good. It's pretty thick, so it's pretty cool. Oh, neat. There's a biohazard bag that comes with the game. I'm not sure for what. Probably these. So instead I'll be putting the metal ones in here, which is going to be even fancier. So I'm not sure what I will do with this then, because this obviously won't fit in here, and I don't like everything being in one box, or not being in one box. So you got your dividers that I may or may not use. Oh wait, actual dividers, which is not included into this one, unless I accidentally threw them away, which doesn't sound like something I would do. So we'll open these in a minute. We got a box of nothing. I'm guessing this is probably, unless of course you sleeve the game, this is where you could probably put everything. I don't remember anything like this coming with the Japanese one. And then of course cards, and oh my god, it's not shrink wrapped. Okay, fancy. So you don't have to watch me fight with my arch nemesis. Words are hard.
Nemesis.
Arch nemesis.
I actually got a word right today. No, I was doing so good.
You tried. It was a valiant effort. Alright, so let's look over, I'll throw this over here. Let's look over these for now. And again, sorry about the lighting if it's not great, but you have all the dividers. They're just kind of standard Japanime games. I love that they put these in. With Dynamite Nurse, it's not quite as necessary purely because you're going to use all of the cards anyways, but for a game like, say, Tanto Kore, Heart of Crown, any of those, you're not using all the cards. So that makes those really useful, but always good to have. So throw this back over here, and oh, this is so much nicer, because let me show you my Japanese version cards. So we will look at one of the nurses, not the nurses, the victims here. Let me put these over here. Sorry, my phone just keeps going off. So with these, where I had to put paste ups down here and right here so I can actually read the cards, it makes the cards slightly thicker. So when you have a bunch of them, I wound up having to shuffle them all upside down, and like half of them upside down, so that way it sits as a cohesive deck like this. Whereas now, that's going to be super fancy, the fact that I don't have to do that. I mean, they're still going to get sleeved, but I don't have to do that. And that's, I don't know, quality of life improvement that I just love. So the way the art works is you have art here, and it's the exact same art on the other side, just critical condition. So we will go over all of these. If I'm not mistaken, there's 5 or 6 different types of victims. And was that it? I thought there were more. Maybe there's not, because where I have them sleeved. So this is the victim pile, which is neat. And then the backs of all of them aren't always the same. So even though both of these are the same, when they go to critical condition, which these are the same, but if they go to critical condition doesn't mean they're actually the same. Like if you look at these two, they're totally different. So that's why you can't really plan. You can plan ahead, but only to an extent. And then here's the starting nurses. So if you're green, you get her. Yellow, blue, red, even though I think I usually go with, normally I'd play red, but I go with orange because sexy ginger nurse. So there's a lot more nurses, I think. Yeah, so these right here are the starting nurses, as you can see the color down there. Then you have these ones, which I don't, maybe I do remember her. I need to play Dynamite Nurse again. We might play this tonight. So there's all the nurses. And then you have all the money. So these are the consultation. I don't remember what they're called in my Japanese version. I could probably pull it out, but whatever. Then you have physical. I don't remember the art on this, but I could also just be crazy. It's probably been a good 6 months since I played Dynamite Nurse. The prescription, I feel like they changed the art. I will have to check. You know what, let's do that now. Seeing as that we just looked over those, let's pull out these. Yeah, these are all history is what they're called. So those look all the same. And I'm not, yeah, it looks like it's all just the same art. So that is nice. Looks like Consultation still has that standard art, but the other ones all have new art on it. So that is really nice. So let's go ahead and we covered all these, right? Yep. So let's pull this off. This is very unprofessional of me. I should have muted my phone. So sorry about that. So let's go ahead and take the top half here. We'll go through this first. So you have these different nurses, which these are the, oh, they did it with these too. So White Magic and the other one still has this exact same picture. Now it has alternate art. So well done, Japanime. That is a very nice, simple change to the game, which is very nice. So though these are the same, but that's, I mean, again, the fact that these are different, there is still some variation between the art. That is nice. Also, there's still variation because she's holding a scalpel, she's holding a syringe. That's a scalpel, it's a scalpel. So yeah, it's still very subtly different, but nice nonetheless. And then more special art, which is nice. So neat. Put these right there. I'll sort these later. And then you have the different actions that you can buy. Or not actions, the other cards that you can buy. So you got the reference letter, passing the buck, and these all are pretty much the exact art from the original. And I remember there's one of these purple ones, these form like a single deck right here. And if you buy one, they all are face down. The top one's flipped over. If you buy this one, then it goes into your deck, and then you flip over the next one. So I remember one of these is a bit overpowered that we'd always remove from the game. I'm wanting to say it's maybe this one, but whatever, we'll figure that out later. And then you have the Dynamite Nurse card. So whoever's killed the most people gets the Dynamite Nurse card. Dynamite Nurse card is just worth, counts as 2 kill marks by herself. And then you have your kill marks to show that you've killed people, because you don't want to. They're worth negative victory points, depending on how many you have. And then you have your Cheater's card. There's only, that's weird. Is there only 3 of them? Yeah. Weird. Huh. Yeah, oh well. I mean, not like I'll ever use them, but that's still kind of odd that there's only 3 of them. Then there was promo. Don't want to forget about these. So, little bummed that they're slightly bent, but it looks like I was able to get them unbent, so that's nice. Plus, once I put them in my sleeves, it shouldn't be much of a problem. So let's Go ahead and get this open. And these just look like bonus nurses, which is always good. So backs are the same. This is the back of pretty much everything. And then you have the actual Dynamite Nurse Returns, one that can go into your deck, so not the bad card. So, well, I should probably look through these while they're on camera, not slightly off camera. And the way it works is once you heal a victim, or one of these people, once you heal one, this card will get added to your discard pile. So as you heal people, your deck just gets better and better. Oh, she has -4 victory points. But she's also a bonus 5 healing. Neat. So that is Dynamite Nurse Returns. Well, Dynamite Nurse now. Used to be Dynamite Nurse Returns. That is the comparison to the Japanese version and the English version. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like my channel, check me out on Patreon up here and down in the description. If you're afraid of commitment, I also have a tip jar down there as a one-time donation if you'd like to support me that way. Anyways, make sure you subscribe and come back, like this channel, give me a comment, and I'll see you guys next time in the Quarantine.